Hello everyone, I just wanted to share with you guys a basket. This was given to one of my co-workers with the death of a loved one, and unfortunately they have a brown thumb, so they gave it to me to take care of while they went on vacation, and then after the vacation it turned into being my actual plant. So it's been in this basket almost about a year now, which I hate to say. It's true, but anyway, today I decided that it's time to divide everything. There are, I think, 6 total plants within this basket, and I'm going to divide them all out and make them individual plants instead of one big basket. So let me share with you guys the type of plants that are in here. So as you can see, there are some yellowing leaves, and that's a sign that it's just not getting enough nutrients and that the roots are just not able to grow as it should. But this here is I believe you pronounce it as a Dieffenbachia, and I'm not quite sure of the variety of with this white in the middle. There are different types of Dieffenbachias, but I used to have the kind that had the spotted leaves where it like had little spots all over it. So this will be interesting to see if it grows the way the other one did. But I am very excited. This is the main reason why I said, oh sure, I'll keep your plant while you're on vacation. Because I was sort of hoping that I could keep it long term. So I guess dreams do come true, right? But anyway, the next one here, I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but this here is a polar palm, and this one is supposed to get really big. When my dad passed away many years ago, my sister had received, well, the whole family had received a basket as well, like this one. And my sister kept the polar palm in her house for many years, and it just recently died maybe about 3 years ago. And so I used to just watch it. It just grew and grew and grew, and she kept it. My dad has been gone almost 20 years now, and she kept that alive for all that time. So I really commend her for that. So that was really remarkable on her part. The next one, and I'm turning it around here a little bit so you guys can see. I do not know what this one is here. If you can see, it has, let's see, it has spots on the leaves. The leaves are sort of shiny. I don't know what it is. If you know what it is, you can comment in the section below, but this is it. And it's just one stem of that. And I do believe this particular plant likes high light, like very bright light. So I'll see what I can do. I actually was thinking about giving that one away because I just don't want a whole lot of demanding plants, but we'll see. I'll keep it as long as I can. The next one here is your traditional peace lily, and again, it has some yellowing leaves because it's just not doing that well. And they all just need to be really divided out to make their own home. The next one here is your traditional prayer plant, and so they sort of divided into 2 sections. So I'm hoping to keep this one in the bathroom downstairs, because I know it likes a lot of humidity, but I'm not quite sure if it'll take the medium to low light, so we'll see. And for the other ones, because my house just doesn't have a whole lot of bright light, I'm going to try something new that I was watching a video, Organic, I think his name is Organic Best Gardening. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, he has a whole bunch of house plants, and I just love his videos, and he had a really neat lighting setup. And I did try something last year before coming across this channel, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get some really bright lights and put them on timers and maybe keep them indoors. The next one, I don't remember the species name, but I do believe this one is called a dragon tree, as a layman term's name. And so that one, it grows sort of spiky, and I'm going to separate them all. So I think there's a total of 6 plants once I add everybody up, and I'm going to divide them up. So let me go ahead and start to divide them up, and I will show you a picture at the end. And stay tuned, and definitely subscribe so you can see the progress of these plants as they grow, mature, and I'll keep a link of this video in the description box with each video as we progress forward. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and hold on and let me show you them all potted up. Hello, so I have taken the plant out of the basket and I've taken it out of this little plastic container that it was in, and I think I waited too late to try to really separate everything. As you can see, this root ball has gotten out of control. I really hate to have to cut it with a knife, but it looks like that's what I'm going to have to resort to. There's a little dead peace lily leaves there. Everything looks so happy and healthy, but these roots are just like out of control. I don't think just me by loosening it up. Well, maybe I can try it that way. So I'm going to try to just loosen it up and see what I can do to divide them out that way, and then I'll come back, and if I can, I'll have everybody grouped by little sections. I have some pots here, and I'm going to put them in decorative containers. That one right here is for my orchids, but I think it'll fit well. I have too many of that size anyway, and I really like that pot, so I'm going to try to use it for one of these. Again, I have a total of 6, so the saga continues, so hold tight. Okay, so that actually worked to loosen up the root ball, and I have all the plants divided. So this is everybody. So what's so surprising was the peace lily had the biggest, healthiest roots. It's the biggest plant in there, and so it was really like choking out everybody else, and I'm just really surprised about that. This dragon tree here has really thick roots. That's the circular one that was circling around the pot. So that one will need, these two will need to be in bigger pots just because of their root ball system. The other ones can probably go in 6-inch pots. So this one is the Dieffenbachia, and I thought it would have the bigger roots, but the root ball for that is sort of medium small. And then this one that's unknown, I don't have a clue what it is. I'm going to put this one in the orchid pot and just put it with some nice potting soil in there. And this is the prayer plant, and it's quite surprising, it really doesn't have barely any roots. So I'm going to make sure that that one goes into that pot there, since it's somewhat small. And lastly is the parlor palm. And again, I thought this one would have roots somewhat like the peace lily, but it barely has any roots, so it needs to go into a small pot too. So out of them all, I am going to put these 2 into 6-inch, and I'm going to try to find 4 inches. I think those are considered 4-inch pots. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to try to find pots for all the others around that size, and see where we go from there. Alright, I'll show you a picture once everybody's potted, and I'll come back one more time, and then there'll be pictures at the end. So be sure to hold tight to the very end so you can see all the pictures. Thanks. Hello, so I took everyone outside, and I actually am going to water them well here. I did add 2 more plants to the mix. So this one is the corn plant, and it's old, and it's just been sitting in some old soil, so I went ahead and repotted that one, and over here are the other ones. So everyone is very well potted into their own little home. And then I had a spider plant that is overgrown too, and I'm going to put it in a hanging basket. But I just wanted you guys to see what everyone looks like now that they're all potted into their own pots. And let me go back over here so you can see the prayer plant and then the dragon tree.